All right. Hello. Welcome once again to Sinbin Stream. Live here on YouTube tonight. We will start off with the Atlanta Dream at the Indiana Fever. And the Dream lead. Whoops. The Dream lead the series 1-0. If Indiana wins, we'll have a game 3 on Thursday. If the Dream win on the road, this series is over. Hello, Father Time. Hello, Gal. Hello, Mac. Thanks, everybody, for joining. Glad you could make it. All right, I think I got to fix the colors, though. Looks like the Dream are in white on the road. Didn't get a look at the Fever colors yet. So we'll put white on navy for the, or navy on white, excuse me, for the Dream real quick here. And then I'll try to fix the Fever when I see them. All right, we're at Gamebridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana for Game 2 of the best of 3. And the season series was 2-2. Althea, welcome. Hello. Good morning to you. Yes, thanks. Poll. Thank you for the reminder. Jakari Jones asks, who do I think is going to be who's going to win? It's a toughie. It's hard to pick anybody but the Aces, right? I mean, they're on a hot streak. I was kind of hoping the Liberty would, but, I don't know if you guys saw my post. Stewie will be a game time decision tomorrow night. So not the worst case, definitely not the worst case scenario, and pretty close to the best case scenario. We'll call it the second to best case scenario. I went with the playoff records here. Yeah, the Volks. If they can win tonight, yeah, we're going all Volks all the time. I wish they had played a little better in game 1, but good question, Jakari Jones. Who do you think's going to win it? I don't know. Like I said, unfortunately, I think it's going to be the Aces. They're just so hot right now. All right, starting lineups. We have Canada, Gray, Howard, Hillman, and Bree Jones for the Dream. And for the Fever, Mitchell, Sims, Hull, Howard, and Boston. And we'll try that box score again later. Again, regular season. Yes, Stewie, I saw that Brondello said it was relatively clear, I think is what she described the testing and MRI as. I'll get you the exact quote in a minute here. Let's see. Yeah, Brondello, Brianna Stewart knee, a game time decision for Wednesday. Stewart's imaging came back, quote, relatively clean. That was the story today. All right, game's underway, 9:57 to go. Yeah, and the Fever are in their Stranger Things uniform, so I'll leave their color. All right, Fever ball, 9:51 in the first. They're going left to right. In the paint, Boston turnaround bank shot from the near side. Off the backboard and in 2-0 Indiana. Dream going right to left in white. Hillman. Hillman over to Canada. Bree Jones kicks it back out. Canada down to Jones. Jones out to Ryan Howard for 3. No good. Rebound. Natasha Howard into the front court. Yeah, the 7-game series kind of is, that's new this year. It's going to make it different. Hull for 3, far side, no good. Ryan Howard on the rebound. Still 2-0 Fever. Canada to the basket. Finger roll, scoop layup is up and good. Good move. 2-2, 8:53. First quarter. All right, Boston hands it to Mitchell. Mitchell over to Natasha Howard. And threw it away from Hull. Hull has to track it down near half court. 7 to shoot to Boston by the free throw line. Double teamed in the paint. Banks it from the far side with the left hand. No good. That looked like Hillman on the rebound to Ryan Howard. And we got a whistle before they got it to Bree Jones. So a foul coming up on the Fever at 8:26. Again, I'm doing this off of ESPN Unlimited, so I will be a little behind. You'll get some spoiler alerts up here in case I didn't make that clear on 3 of the 4 games Sunday. That was a foul on Boston. Wow, almost a 5 count. Bree Jones finally gets it back to Hillman. 14 to shoot to Canada. Canada drives around Hull, missed the bank shot from the far baseline. Natasha Howard to Boston, down to Hull in the paint, banks it from the right side and in. Lexi Hull gives the Fever the 4-2 lead. 8 minutes to go, first quarter. That's Gray, guarded by Hull to Bree Jones to Ryan Howard, back to Jones, bounce pass off of Hillman's foot, and then I believe Mitchell knocked it out of bounds by mistake. I mean, she was just trying to go for the ball. It's kind of ping-ponged between players. 7:47 to go, first quarter. Only 7 to shoot to Canada. Now Jones in the paint, up with the shot and in, tied it at 4. I think that was over Boston. 7:35 to go, first quarter. Mitchell drives, bounce pass out to Hull, down. Nope, foul. They were trying to get it to either Boston or Howard, and there was a whistle. As we get a look at Bree Jones' basket there. So they called a foul on Ryan Howard at 7:28. And I guess the ball didn't get inbounced. We'll do it again. Knocked out. 14 to shoot. All the Fever fans appear to be wearing red, or they gave away red T-shirts. Shot from the foul line or free throw line by Sims is airballed. No good. Gray the other way by the free throw line. Out to Bree Jones. She dribbles against Boston. Kicks it out. Hillman for 3. Back iron. No good. Odyssey Sims rebound into the front court. All the way to the basket. Kicks it out to Hull. Hull drives. Hull banks it. No good. And she gets fouled by Gray. 7 minutes to go. First quarter. Yeah, that's Gray's first. Hull gets 2 shots. It was on the foul. Yep, she definitely got her. First free throw is good by Hull. 5-4. Don't forget, immediately following this game, we'll go out for the Aces Storm game, the 2 at the 7. Second free throw, also good by Hull. 6-4 Indiana. 6:57 in the first. All right, I'll get to the comments in a little bit. All right, Canada drives against Hull, banks it from the far side in. Tough shot from the right side or in the baseline, and pretty good defense by Hull is what I was trying to get to. Mitchell for 3, nothing but net, 9-6. Canada to Jones. Howard to Hillman. Down low, they get Jones, though, and easy bank shot from the far side. Under the hoop, knocked out of bounds by Canada into the near courtside seats at 6:10. Let's catch up on the play-by-play here. 1 point lead for the Fever, and they have the ball. Boston hands it to Sims on the Fever logo, guarded by Howard. Now Howard hands it to Mitchell. Sorry, I know, two Howards. Mitchell to Boston, back to Mitchell with 4 to shoot. Mitchell in the paint, gets blocked by Hillman, but a whistle and a foul. Carl Smesko doesn't like the call. Neither does Hillman. She's like, who, me? Hillman's first, Mitchell shooting too. She may have gotten ball first, but I think she definitely fouled Mitchell on the follow-through, despite the contempt of the Atlanta Dream. Free throw by Mitchell is good. 10-8. As we get a shot of Stephanie White. Smesko talking on the side baseline. Wow, nothing but net. That barely touched the net at all. It was so smooth by Mitchell. 11-8 now. 5:45. Drive to the basket. No good by Canada, but a whistle and probably a Fever foul coming up. Probably on Lexi Hall. That's her first. Canada's shooting too. Yeah, they're Fever are wearing their Stranger Things theme jerseys. They're like black with red splotches. First free throw by Canada is no good. Off the front of the iron. She has one more coming up. All right. Second free throw, also no good. And who got the rebound? 5:39 to go. Who are they saying got the ball here? 14 to shoot. Must be the Dream. Sorry, I was looking away at something real quick. All right, looks like Caldwell's in now. Caldwell to Ryan Howard. Oh, Griner's in as well. So Bree Jones is sitting. Oh, turnover. Boston to Mitchell. Mitchell against Caldwell. Puts it up. No good. Caldwell rebound. She was in the paint. Almost got blocked by the rim, if anything. All right, that's Caldwell to Hillman to Ryan Howard. Howard down to Griner. I think we got a kick ball violation on the Fever at 5:15. It looks like it's on Timpson. I didn't even realize Timpson had checked in. Yeah, she checked in for Howard. Natasha Howard, I mean. All right, inbounds pass to Griner, 5:12 in the first. Canada with 8 to shoot. Near side to Caldwell. Griner, reverse layup, no good. Hull with the rebound, under 5, first quarter. Hull driving, lost the dribble. Caldwell going the other way. Caldwell hands it to Ryan Howard. Howard around Hull. Looked like a travel. Oh my goodness, how is that not a travel? They bailed her out with a foul call on Hull. I don't understand this one at all. Yeah, Cunningham and Clark wanted a travel. I mean, no doubt Natasha Howard had a hop, skip, and a jump there, and for some reason they rang in with the foul. I don't know if this is going to be a challenge or not. That would be Hull's second if it stands. All right, let's get caught up on the chat real quick, and just a reminder, after this game is over, unless it's a blowout and we cut out early, but can't see that happening with these two teams. we'll have Aces Storm afterwards. Let's see who's 16 votes were 50-50 so far. That's pretty good. All right, so back to yeah, again, hello to everybody. Father Time, Galchino, Mac, thanks everybody. Hello, Althea, good to have you here. She says, let's go Fever. Thanks for a reminder on the poll. Jakari Jones, we were talking about the NBA Finals. Yeah, I think I'll stick with the Aces. I'd love to be proven wrong, believe me. I don't want the Aces to win their third one in 4 years. But yes, Gal, the Volks, hopefully. Yeah, so relatively clear or relatively clean on the MRI for Stewie. So she's a game time decision. Yeah, Lynx are a safe bet too. Michael Toledano says good luck to Atlanta. Good to have you, El Gato. For who? Fever, hopefully. Get a game 3. No worries. You're welcome anytime, El Gato. Enjoy the WNBA, whether you're here or elsewhere. No problem. I understand. All right. Should be back from the break momentarily. If Fever loses, go Aces. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I kind of am rooting for the Liberty. I just, they've had so many injuries between Jonquil Jones, Ionescu, Stewie, now for the second time. Fish, welcome. Good to have you here. Thank you. All right. Just about set. So I'm assuming they didn't challenge this, but I didn't get to see a good replay. I swear that Ryan Howard traveled on that last one. There's no way. That's right. Griner was a champion with Phoenix Mercury in 2014. Really don't understand how that wasn't a travel. And they compounded the problem by calling a foul, which they never showed a replay of. Go figure. Looks like Pow Pow is in for the... Yeah, Canada sits, Pow Pow in, Powers in for Hull for the Fever. All right, Dream will have 17 to shoot, trailing by 3. Why are they just mopping the floor? How did we not get this done during however long that timeout was? All right, inbounds to Pow Pow. Dribbles to the paint under the basket. Dribbles back out. Hillman hands to Ryan Howard. 8 to shoot. To Hillman. Hillman out to Gray. No, that was Pow Pow. Missed the 3. Powers rebound. Gets it out to Mitchell into the front court. Mitchell kicks it. Threw it away from Odyssey Sims in the near corner. She could only get one hand on it before it went out of bounds. Terrible pass by Kelsey Mitchell. Yeah, she got charged with the turnover. All right, 4:16 to go in the first quarter. All right, Hillman to Ryan Howard, guarded by Powers. Screen Griner, double team. Hillman to Griner in the paint, banked it in from the near side. Good. 11-10. Yes, Fish, you're correct. This should be a banger. First game was good. Fever, I think, just got gassed late in that game. Oh, the Dream already in the bonus, by the way. Well, that stinks. All right, that is Timpson to Sims. Sims, almost threw it away. I think Turner got... Wait, who is that? No, it's Powers. Powers in the paint for 2. It's good. Just inside the free throw line. And the... Or did they... No, I think they're going to say 24-second shot clock violation. So, never mind on that bucket. It's still 11-10. Stephanie White looking at the replay. Whoa, it's close. I think they made the right call, though. I think the light was on and it wasn't out of her right hand yet. So that's too bad. That would have been a big bucket. 3:27 to go. Griner to Caldwell. Moving pick by Griner. Howard under the basket. Finds Pow. Tipped away, though. Mitchell with the ball. Turnover, Dream. Mitchell into the front court. Now to Natasha Howard. Holds it, gives it to Powers. Powers drives. Double team in the paint. Kicks it out. Natasha Howard for three. No good. Powers offensive rebound. Puts it back up near baseline. Good. And they fouled her as well with 2:50 to go. Chance for a 3-point lead for the Fever. Tremendous offensive rebound by Powers in the middle of like Griner and Caldwell. And then she stuck with it and out-muscled Caldwell and had a great shot and took the body and scored and got the foul and gets to the line. Chance for a 3-point play. It is good. So 14-10. 2:47 in the first. Yes. We don't comment on how Griner looks, though. Please. Appreciated. Number one rule of the stream. Don't comment on players' looks, good or bad. We got a travel on Caldwell at 2:30, so a turnover. Again, looks like 3-3 turnovers. I believe sorry, I forgot where. Oh, both teams are in the bonus. Sorry, I just noticed that now. 2:24 to go. Drive. Mitchell banks it. No good. Tapped out of bounds. Who touched it? Oh, they said the Dream knocked it out at 2:18. That's an interesting. I couldn't really tell myself. All right, Pow and Griner will sit. So will Caldwell. Into Mitchell. Mitchell for, was that a 3 or a long 2? It was a 3. 17-10, 2:06 in the first quarter. Howard picks up the dribble over to Gray. Bree Jones tries to set a screen. Over to Hillman, down in the paint. Bree Jones banks it from the far side off the glass and in. 1:43 to go. 5-point lead and the ball. Fever. Bree Jones has 6, 3 for 3. Mitchell in the paint gets it stolen by Bree Jones. Ryan Howard into the front court. Howard to the basket, lays it up, no good. Powers rebound into the front court. In front of Carl Smesko and the Atlanta bench. Drives, kicks it. 3, I think by Odyssey Sims. No good. No, it was not. That was Petty. Sorry. Missed the 3, and Gray ends up with the rebound all the way to the basket. Floats a runner. No good. And that is, oh, man, I apologize. 11 on the rebound. Why am I blanking again? To the basket. No good by Natasha Howard. So Petty missed, and Gray lays it up on the other side. It was just 17-10. We got under a minute to go. Oh, Turner. Sorry about that. Yeah, Gray with her first 2. 17-14. 8 to shoot. 3 by Petty is good. 20-14. 29.4 to go. 20 to shoot, so there's about 4.5 seconds or so difference. That looks like Canada on the Fever logo. 10 to shoot. 8. 7. Finally, it moves a little bit closer to the basket. 4, 3, Howard, 2, 1. That's a shot clock violation. Has to be at 4.4. Lackadaisical approach there on apologies. Lackadaisical offensive approach there. Okay, we got 5.1. They put a little time back on. Mitchell all the way to the paint. Banks it. No good. Tipped. And that's the end of the first quarter. Dream down by 6. Fever lead 20-14. We'll go over the box score real quick. Oh, Fish, I don't know if you heard the update that Breanna Stewart is a game time decision tomorrow. That's the main news for the WNBA today. Her MRI, her scans were relatively clean, they said. Or Brondello, the coach, said that. Yeah, so let's see if the box scores winning or working. I hate that other. No, come on. They better fix it by halftime. This box score blows. All right, we'll do the summary and then, yeah, and that messes up the play-by-play every time when I have to do that too. I should say this stinks. All right. All right. What is this? Points in the paint, 14-6 Dream. Fast break, 2-0 Dream. Biggest lead, 7 by the Fever. Yeah, they were up 17-10. That was the Fever's biggest lead, 17-10. Bench points, 6-2 Fever. Team rebounds. Turnovers, 4-3. Well, actually, with team turnovers, it's 5-4 Fever. Points off turnovers, 6-4 Fever, though. All right, we'll check this box score. I hate this box score. Oh, stay cool, Fish. I hear you. All right. 4 points, Lexi Hall. Kelsey Mitchell leads with 8, then Hall with 4. 3 off the bench from Powers, that 3-point play. She had a basket wiped out, a 2-pointer by, missing out on the shot clock violation. Oh, yeah, Paige Beckers was named Rookie of the Year. No shocker. I think the vote was 70-2. The other two votes were to Sonia Citron. And Boston has 2. For the Dream, we got 6 for Bree Jones, 4 for Canada, 2 for Gray, and 2 for Griner off the bench. Yeah, I can't do like field goal percentages because they don't have a summary line. I believe I saw that Dantas is still out with her concussion for the Fever as well. Just 2 games tonight and then 2 games tomorrow, and that'll determine whether any of the games are necessary on Friday. So we got Aces at Storm. Ace is favored by 4.5 according to FanDuel. I didn't remember what the line was for this game. And tomorrow, Liberty favored by 3 in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center. Again, Breanna Stewart will be a game time decision with that left knee injury, relatively clean on the MRI and testing. And then the Lynx favored by 10 in San Jose. It's not going to be at their normal arena in San Francisco because of a scheduling conflict. And then, we'll know tonight if either of these games will be played. They'll be on ESPN2 on Thursday. And then tomorrow we'll know if there's any Friday games, and those will also be on ESPN too if necessary. The semifinals start Sunday. I'll probably have the 4 o'clock game. I'll be doing the Packer game at noon. So I will skip the ABC game that's supposed to be on it too. All right, they're interviewing Carl Smesko. Mitchell and Hall sit. Sims and Powers in. Pow steps in for Ryan Howard. Okay, thanks, Father Time. Yeah, hopefully the real box score is working by halftime. They usually have it fixed by then. We'll try to get to that next game as quickly as possible. Hopefully this game doesn't slow down. Oh, forgot to reset the clock. Gosh darn it. My bad. 9:47 to go. Basket is good. It's 20-16. Fever with the ball and up by 4. 9:33. Sims picks up the dribble. Over to Powers. Powers loses the dribble. Ryan Howard steal going the other way to the basket. Lays it up. No good. Blocked out of bounds. 9:20 to go. See who got that first basket. It was Ryan Howard on a jumper for 2. Powers turned it over. Howard got a steal. Oh, they called a foul on Natasha Howard. Oh, okay, that was a late whistle. I didn't remember seeing that. Ryan Howard had 20 in game 1. First free throw, back iron, bricked. No good. 9:20 to go. Second free throw, that one is good. And now it's a 3-point Fever lead, and they have the ball. 9:15 to go, second quarter. Odyssey Sims picks up her dribble. Oh, they called her for a travel. So each team has traveled. 9:09. Guess she dragged the pivot foot. Too bad they missed that one on Ryan Howard. It would have meant Lexi Hall would only have 1 foul instead of 2. I still don't know how they botched that call. Let me get it. All right, 9:04 to go. Canada on the Fever logo. Ryan Howard for 3, top of the arc. No good. Boston rebound. Pass to Sims. Sims near side. Drives in the paint. Loses the handle. Tipped by Caldwell. No, make that Hillman. Apologies. Gray gets fouled on a dumb foul by Powers, I believe, at 8:40. No need to foul in the backcourt. Not a smart foul. No, it was petty. I apologize to Power. It was petty. And Sims sits, Powers sits, Mitchell and Hall back in for the Fever. 8:33. Corner for 3 by Hillman, no good. It was a far corner. I think Petty got the rebound. She handed it to Mitchell. It is Petty. Mitchell. But we get a foul on her pass. Might be on Bree Jones at 8:19. Of course, she doesn't like the call because she complains about every call that doesn't go her way. Jones' first foul. Coffee comes in for Hillman. 8:19 to go. Petty into Boston. Back to Petty. 14 to shoot. And ball gets knocked out of bounds. Ooh, Stephanie White just slammed the ball in the court. Didn't get away from her, luckily, but I think we've seen technicals on that sometimes. Boston with 7 to shoot. To the basket. Hook shot is good in the paint. 22-17. Good power move by Boston to the basket. Under 8, second quarter. Coffee passes to Howard. Howard guarded by Hall. Step back, free throw line shot, in and out, no good. Natasha Howard on the rebound. Front court. In the paint. Gets Coffee in the air, banks it, no good, but a foul. 7:40. Yeah. Boston, just a good power move over Bree Jones before she could even get up to block it. And then Coffee did a good head fake, and Natasha Howard did a good head fake and got Coffee in the air and drew the foul. First free throw is good, 23-17. As they show Odyssey Sims, former LA Spark, I believe, earlier this year. Howard's second one is good, 24-17. Inbound. Ryan Howard hands it to Jordan, Canada, into the front court. Canada kicks it out. Coffee to Jones. Howard to Coffee. Coffee loses the dribble, and Bree Jones misses from the far baseline. Hall brings it after she got the rebound. Hands to Boston. Cuts to the basket. Mitchell around a Boston screen. Over to Natasha Howard. Down low. Boston under the basket. Spin. And floater from the far baseline. No good. Gray up ahead. Bree Jones for the easy layup. 24-19. Slow transition defense there by the Fever. Got caught flat-footed on that. Bree Jones cherry picking. Move under the basket, and a reverse layup by Boston is good. 26-19. 6:35 to go. She might have wanted a foul as well. And what's the call? Oh, I think Boston was saying she got her hair pulled or something. I didn't get a good look at it. They're not showing that either. All right, here's the replay. Maybe she was talking on I didn't really see a foul. Now she's still complaining with one of the refs. This is what I can't stand about the Fever. If you guys wonder why I'm normally not for the Fever, it starts with their coach. They complain about every call not going their way, and then their bench is the worst. But I'm pulling for them here. I don't like the Dream. Just keep the cameras off of them. They're not involved in the game. There's nothing they can do. 6:27 to go, still 26-19. 6:27 in the first half, second quarter. Griner on the inbound. She picks up her dribble to Gray. 8 to shoot, sets a screen on Mitchell, and Gray shoots. That is an air ball. Hillman gets it 2 seconds. Another air ball. That's a 24-second shot clock violation on the Dream. And they put it up to 6:14. Boston got subbed because she had 2 fouls. Oh, nice acting job. Oh, that's what the foul was. Bree Jones flopped like she got shot by a sniper. Now I see what they were upset about. That was a bad call. All right, Mitchell to Hall. Hall from the free throw line shoots in and out off the backboard. No good. Gray the other way, 5:57. In the paint, banks it. No good. Tapped out of bounds by Griner. It will be Fever ball. 5:52. Ooh, Howard. Is there something wrong with one of her hands? Trying to find Howard in this replay. What happened? Oh, there we're going to commercial. Fever took a timeout. They lead by 7. 5:52 to go. Second quarter. The first Charge team timeout. All right, let's hope for the best here. Nope. Still no real box score. Just frickin' awesome. Great. All right. So far, it's 6-5 in the second quarter. Points in the paint, Dream 16, Fever 10. Fast break points 5-0 Dream. Biggest lead 7 by the Fever now, and they were leading 17-10. 6-2 bench points Fever. Turnovers combined between individuals and team, it's 7-5 Fever, but they do have 6-5 points off turnovers. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. So just a reminder, yeah, one more game tonight, 2 tonight, 2 tomorrow. If necessary, if all the games go game 3, which probably not likely, Thursday, Friday would be doubleheaders as well too. We'll see how many game 3s, if any, there are over the next couple nights. Yeah, thanks, Father Time. Fish says, got to capitalize on rebounds. Yeah. It would be nice if they had the rebounds. Well, let's see. 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12 for the Fever. 4, 5, 8, 10. What did I say? 12, 10 Fever, it sounds like. Overall rebounds, I think. All right. Yeah, and again, if somehow both the Fever and the Storm lose tonight, we'll have the Thursday night prime football game. We'll do Dolphins Bills on Thursday, but if one of these two teams wins, we'll just do the WNBA playoff game. And then Friday, if nothing happens, I guess we'll take a day off probably. You're going for them to win the whole thing? Okay, gotcha. Thanks for checking in, Terry George. And 5:45 to go now, second quarter. Hall, top of the arc, over to... I'm blanking. Hall from the free throw line, no good, missed. Griner rebound to Canada. 5.5 to go, second quarter. Gray, long three, far side, in and out, no good. Sims on the rebound, into the front court, pass ahead, and that is Natasha Howard with the finger roll layup and the biggest lead of the night, 9 for Indiana. Canada. Neither team shooting threes particularly well, I think. Griner loses the dribble, and they say that, I guess Natasha Howard knocked it out of bounds. I don't know. 5:01 to go. Oh, 5:04, sorry. 5:02 now. Foul at 5:01. Or no, a turnover. Let's see who they called this on. It's going to be Fever ball. They called Griner for an offensive foul. Natasha Howard has 4. Yep, Griner gave Turner a shove. I keep forgetting Turner's 11. I apologize. I think I finally even wrote it down. Wow. Turner leveled somebody. No call. Natasha Howard in the paint. Easy layup. And it's 30-19. 4:45 to go. All right, they hand it to Ryan Howard. 12 to shoot. Pow. Nope. Howard from top of the arc. No good from 3. Gray offensive rebound blocked by Turner. Turner up ahead. It gets tipped out of bounds by Ryan Howard. And Odyssey Sims was screaming for the ball right next to her and wondering why Turner didn't pass it to her. She saw Hall and had tunnel vision and fired a pass, but it got knocked out of bounds by the Fever. There's still 20. I'm sorry, the Dream. Still 20 to shoot. Now Hall to Natasha Howard. All right, that's Mitchell back to Natasha Howard in the paint, kicks it out. Sims, top of the key for 2, no good. Natasha Howard, offensive rebound. And I think we got an offensive foul. Or no, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, they're walking down the court. Didn't see, I was watching the ball. Oh, moving pick. Natasha Howard kind of launched herself into Gray. She didn't like the call, but that's 10 out of 10 offensive foul on a moving pick. That's her second, although the refs are coming together to talk about it. So maybe they're rethinking this. No, I can't even tell you who the refs are since the box score is not working. Nope, still broken. Great. Good job, WNBA. Jones in for Griner. Oh, maybe there is a challenge of this offensive foul. Otherwise, the Fever have burnt through 2 timeouts. All right, thanks everybody who has already liked and subscribed and is a return viewer. I appreciate your support. If you're new, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. And if so, please hit like. Please hit subscribe. Doing one or both helps with getting YouTube to recommend us to other potential viewers and helps grow the channel. And again, to repeat myself, thank you all for your continued support. I believe we did get a sub, so that's awesome. Appreciate it. Yep, we got a sub and we have 13 likes. Thank you. Hope to see you for game 2 after this one as well, and for the doubleheader tomorrow night coming your way in less than 24 hours at 7 and 9 o'clock. Let's check the poll real quick. We got 31 votes, 58% for the Fever. Again, the season series was 2-2. Okay. Yeah, why? Oh, did you get it off? I should just use ESPN's box. Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks for the officials. Yeah, they have been listing the backup ref, and definitely Catherine Chang's the backup, because I saw, 2 guys and the girl was not, or, sorry, the lady, I misspoke, was definitely not Catherine Chang. So, all right, cool. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just Firefox. Maybe I should just, I don't know. Maybe I should reopen it. Yeah, no, I get you. I should try, since it's not working for me. I was thinking maybe I should use ESPN, but I gotcha. All right, apparently they did review it. Yeah, so they did challenge it and they lost. I didn't understand it because she leaned in to Gray. I mean, there was no doubt that all right, thanks for the kind words, Fish. Yeah. I mean, I'm pulling for the Fever. Want to see a 3-game series, but yeah, she definitely leaned into Gray. I think that's a dumb challenge. And now you're down to 3 timeouts for the rest of the game. We still got a full half plus almost a half of a quarter. 3 by Pow. No good. She got her own rebound in the paint. They kick it out to Ryan Howard, guarded by Hall. 9 to shoot. Howard in the paint. That was a travel. She bricked it and got fouled, or they get an offensive foul. That's 2 travels on Ryan Howard they missed, or did they actually call this? Maybe it wasn't a foul. Yeah, they did call her. Okay, they missed one. They did call this one. So it should be 2-1 Travels Atlanta. Oh, Powers made contact with Pow Pow. And what's the call here? At 3:41. Okay, Caitlin Clark, we know the last trip was a travel. You don't need to keep calling it. All right, it was a foul on Pow Pow. Sims 12 to shoot over to Mitchell. Now Boston 10, 9, 8 to the paint. And I guess who fouled? Bree Jones or somebody else? 3:28 to go. Nope, Hillman. Hillman's complaining. So yeah, both teams. Atlanta might be challenging this, or they might just be taking a timeout. Let me listen in real quick. She may have a point. She may have gotten all ball, but I don't know how clear this is going to be. Boy, they are slow to react in the announcer's booth. All right, timeout. Atlanta, if they win it, I guess they'll get their challenge back. So video review in progress. Let me fix my board. So this will probably be a 2-minute review at least, right? With the commercial, I would think. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thank you, Fish, for the comment. Father Time. Oh, the drama on the bench. Yeah, sorry. I'm very particular. I know I'm in the minority. Thanks, guys. Hey, KC, how are you? Thanks for chiming in. Yeah, I can't stand. If the coach wants to complain, that's one thing. Totally within their right. But when we got bench players calling the game and then the focus of the camera is on that, and I get it, Clark is the focus of the league, but still. And it's not just her. It's I think they're not going to win this challenge. If she got ball, she eventually got wrist, I think is what they're saying. But this would only be Atlanta's first time out. Yeah, I'm doing well, KC. Hope you're doing well as well. Trying to listen in what the call is. Oh, good Lord, they're still reviewing it. 55 has the headset on. All right, let me check. Why is my box score not working? Hillman is 0 for 2, by the way, KC, from 3. Well, this is a pretty long review. Like, if it's not clear, just stick with the call on the court. I never understand any of this. We had one goal like 5 minutes the other night. It was ridiculous. Yeah, I don't think. Oh yeah, in fact, I see the backup official on the bench, Chang, at the scores table. Yeah, this looks pretty clear cut that she got her on the wrist. She barely got any ball, to be honest. Catherine Chang, yeah, she's like one of the ones with the headset at the scores table. Yep, Hillman got her on the wrist. That was a really dumb challenge. I think both coaches have had really dumb challenges. And Hillman's still like, there's no way. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that way. Just picturing how it sounded. Sorry. Yeah, they've got a still shot, and she's got 90% wrist and 10% ball if she's lucky. So kind of a wasted challenge in my mind. All right, Boston with the ball by the free throw line. 3:20 to go. In the paint. Gets it out to Sims. 3 to shoot. In the paint. She loses the dribble. It's a 24-second shot clock violation. You're at home. How is nobody at the court saying shoot? You know, it's not like the fans are screaming while you're on offense. Somebody should be saying shoot at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Gray all the way to the basket. Loses it, though. It's blocked by Turner. She passes it out to Mitchell. 2:57 to go. 3 by Boston. Short. No good. Hull with the offensive rebound, though. 12 to shoot to Sims. She picks up her dribble, though. Looking, fires to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Mitchell top of the arc. Over Hillman for 3. No good. And Gray gets the rebound. She took her goggles off. Not used to Gray not wearing those. Hillman with a move to the basket and an easy layup. That breaks a big drought. It seemed like neither team had scored in a while. We had been stuck on 30-19 for a while. Bounce pass thrown away. They were trying to get it to Boston. All right. Turner knocked it away, but Hillman cleans it up and lays it in again from the far side off the bright side backboard. So 2:02 to go. And suddenly it's a 7-point lead. It just had been the biggest of the night at 11. Mitchell for 3, near side, back iron, no good. Oh, I thought the Fever had the offensive rebound. I believe they tipped it out, though, at 1:51. Should be dream ball. Sims will take a seat. Hold on. Sims sits, Petty in, Pau sits, and Canada in. 1:45. And Howard with Ryan Howard with an easy layup. Good pass by Canada in the paint. 30-25. Boston in the paint, guarded by Bree Jones. Finds Turner, who banks it in from the near side, off the right side glass and in. 32-25. Great pass by Boston. And an offensive foul the other way. Maybe on Bree Jones at 1:16. All right. We get it. Jones' second foul. Timpson sits. Natasha Howard back in. That's Bree Jones' second foul. Fever are in the bonus. Atlanta, not yet. That is Mitchell for 3. Over Gray, nothing but net. Nice shot by Kelsey Mitchell. Under a minute to go, second quarter. She gives them a 10-point lead. Drive to the basket. No good, but a foul. Howard got fouled, I assume, by Hull. Let's see if they show the replay. No, they're showing the last Mitchell 3 over Gray. Oh, Gray had the goggles put back on. Okay, both teams both teams in the bonus. First free throw is clunked, no good. I think that's Hull's third foul, so that's not good for the Fever. Shea will sit now. Powers checks in. Bree Jones sits, and Griner checks in. Yeah, other than Kelsey Mitchell, I don't think anybody has shot threes well tonight. 35-25, kind of a low-scoring half, especially by the Dream. Second free throw is good, 35-26, 52 seconds to go. 20 to shoot. So if they hustle, they could get another trip if they don't take the clock all the way down. in the paint. Turner banks it, but did they call it travel? It was a nice move, but I am afraid they called her for a travel. We're going the other way. Out to Ryan Howard. Bounce pass to Gray for three. Near side. No good. Powers rebound. Under 30 to go in the second quarter. 18 to shoot. Down low. Turned over. Gray going the other way. Shot clock is off. Out to Canada, who holds on the Gamebridge Fieldhouse logo. All right. 8 seconds, though. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Canada out to Gray. Another three launched. That one's good with .1. 35-29, and that is your halftime score. So the Fever had a 10-point lead just recently and as much as an 11, but it's only 6 at halftime. Let me get my clock going. Whoops, not stars. It's starts. Oh, hold on. We got a review. Are we not at half? They probably should have had maybe 3/10. Nope, we're at half. All right, never mind. I didn't know what ESPN was trying to show there. All right, let me fix the clock, put it to halftime. All right, there we go. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday night, early Wednesday around the world. Well, they just hit their first three, Father Time, before half. All right, let me close this out and reopen it or something. I don't know. I don't know why the box score wouldn't be working for me. Let me try a different browser maybe too. I don't know what the deal is. And Gray probably has a bunch of points, right? Yeah, well, Gray has 5. All right, I stand corrected. All right, let me... Maybe it's just like a cookie issue with Firefox or something. Let me take a look. Yeah, it's working for me on Chrome. All right. Here, I'll just switch my browser real quick. And then I'll switch back. Whoops, way too big. Sorry about that. 1 second. I'll resize it. All right, that's a little more normal, I think. All right. All right. So it was 20-14 Fever at half, 15-15 for the... I'm sorry, at the end of the first, so 15-15 in the second quarter. So they maintain a 6-point lead. Their biggest lead was 11, 3 times tied, but no lead changes. So the leading scorer, Bree Jones, 8. Ryan Howard, 6. 5 for Gray. 4 for Canada and Hillman. 2 off the bench for Griner. A lot like game 1, if I recall correctly. Rebounder, 5 for Gray. 5 assists, Canada. 10 fouls, but nobody more than 2. For the Fever, they have 9 fouls. Just Hall has 3. Nobody else more than 2. Kelsey Mitchell with 11. 6 for Howard and Boston. 4 for Hull. 3 for Powers. 2 for Timpson. I'm sorry, 3 for Powers and Petty. And 2 for Timpson. So they have, 8 off the bench? 8-2. 22-16 points in the paint now. Atlanta. 12-8 turnovers, Indy, but they lead in points off turnovers 11-10. Timeouts, 4-3. Atlanta. Oh, forgot to take one away from Atlanta. There we go. Now it should be good. Let's see what else. I wonder if I copy and paste the link. Will that do it? Probably not. So weird. I must need to clear out my cookies or something. It's so bizarre. All right. Where were we? Let's see. Oh, 14 rebounds. 18-14. Fever are leading in rebounds. All right, Mitchell, like I said, we went through the scores. 4 rebounds, Powers and Howard. And assists, they have 6. Nobody more than 2. Sims and Boston. 2 steals, 2 blocks. Atlanta has 6 steals, no blocks. Fever, again, they're without Dantas, but they should have, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I guess, I don't know about Bree Hall. So they might have 10 healthy, even with Dantas out. All right. 12 of 28, 42.9 from the field, 4 of 10 from 3. Kelsey Mitchell is 3 of 5. Shea Petty, 1 for 2. And they're 7 of 7 from the free throw line. And the make that the dream are 2 for 6. Canada's 0 for 2, and Howard's only 2 for 4. And that was their first 3. 1 for 10. Atlanta from 3 in first half. And that was Gray hitting it, at just before half. Okay, where were we? 39.4 from the field and 1 for 10 from 3. Gray's 1 for 3. All right, I think we're caught up. I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be back. I'll leave the box score up while I'm gone. It doesn't quite fit as nicely. Let me just scroll down a little bit. There, you can see the starters for the Fever. They did most of the scoring anyways. All right, be right back. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Doing one or both helps with getting YouTube to recommend us to other potential viewers and helps me grow the channel. And then once again, I thank you for your support. All right, I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Let me close that. Well, I guess I could use Chrome. I don't think it fits as nicely on the screen. I guess I need to manually adjust that. Just disappointed that it's not working on Firefox. Yeah, I need to make and it's like too big. I don't know why. Chrome is like much bigger for some reason. It's like I can get, yeah, you're not going to be able to see hardly any of the players on the box. I guess that's what we'll go with. Can I go up? Yeah, we want a little bit above the thing. The scoring thing. All right. I mean, yeah, it's bigger. Maybe it's easier to read that, but I'm going to have to scroll. All right, let's get the, good Lord. Let's get the play-by-play as well. All right, how's everybody doing? Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Hope to see you for the second game tonight. You know what? It's probably a little too wide. Yep. All right. All right, let me scroll over. Yeah, that's probably about right. All right, let's see how this looks. Yeah, we'll have to scroll that. Scroll that. All right, that's about the best I can do. Just have to do one team at a time here. Looks better on Firefox. But so I don't know. I guess the names might be easier to read on this one. Let's check the poll real quick, shall we? 60% of the 42 votes going with the Fever to send this to a third game Thursday night. Hopefully you're right. Would like to see a game 3. Yeah, so whether there's a game 3 or not, this next round, the semifinals or the second round, best of 5, that both game 1s will be Sunday afternoon up against the NFL. They don't play any Saturdays or Mondays, but they play Sunday. And like after the first week or so, I think they're done with maybe Wednesdays or something as well. I gotta look at the actual schedule. I've forgotten already. So yeah, back to the threes. 1 for 10. Hillman's 0 for 2, Howard's 0 for 3, and Pow Pow 0 for 2 for the Dream. Gray was 0 for 2 until she just hit her last one, just as before the first half ended, like the last shot of the half. Fever had only like a tenth of a second left and didn't do anything. Meanwhile, oh yeah, we got to get ready for the second half. 3 of 5 Mitchell, 1 of 2 Shea Petty, 4 of 10 as a team for the Fever. All right, we got some subs. I got to reset the clock, as we should be set to get underway here in the second half, third quarter. All right, showing first half highlights. All right, come on, ESPN. We're definitely not going to get to the second game in 45 minutes or so. Definitely going to have to join that one in progress because they are in no rush to get the second half underway. Oh, great. We've been seeing white, and they missed 6 seconds. Airball 3 by Hillman is out of bounds. No, and possession back to the Fever. 9:46 to go, third quarter. We got side by side because they're interviewing her, and the screen. Oh, finally they go full screen. Petty, or no, make that Sims to the basket. Misses the layup from the left side. Heavily contested. The Dreamer in white going left to right this half. 3 is no good. Front iron. Canada. We got a whistle and a foul at 9:21. Oh, no. Is that Hull's fourth? That's no good. It is. Hull just picked up her fourth foul. And we still got about a half a basketball to go. Got to figure they'll be driving at her. Yeah, Canada. Oh, she loses out of bounds. Or not out of bounds. Gray managed to save it. Now back to Canada. 4 to shoot to Hillman. Hillman fakes the 3, drives to the basket, scoop layup, only backboard. So even though the Fever had the ball, they whistled it for a 24-second shot clock violation. I don't understand that. Let them play. If they're on a break, don't blow it dead and make them re-inbound the ball. It makes no sense. All right. Sims to Mitchell for 3. Nothing but net from the far side. 38-29. And Ryan Howard banks it in from the far side. Easy layup. 38-31. So 1 for 12 from 3 for the Dream already. All right, a whistle and a foul away from the ball at 8:34. Looks to be on Gray. It is her second. Howard has 8. Mitchell has 14. All right, Hall looking. Bounce pass to Sims. Sims dribbling. Boston screen. Mitchell tries to get it down low to Natasha Howard. She misses, but she is fouled. Is that on Gray again at 8:25? If so, that's her, what? Third. Nope, they called it on Canada, her first. My bad. Yeah, Canada just kind of crashed into Natasha Howard. I was going to say, this is on the shot, right? Why are we even discussing this? All right, Lexi Hall gets subbed out for Powers. Okay, not on the shot. That's an interesting call. Not sure I understand that one. We're still talking it over. White isn't happy. She's yelling at the baseline ref. Inbounds to Boston. 12 to shoot. It's Sims. Sims down low. Or they tried to pass it to Boston in the paint, and there was a foul there at 8:17. Another Dream foul. That's got to be 3 this quarter. So Bree Jones with her third. Yeah, because these weren't offensive. So Fever should be in the bonus soon. Of course, ESPN doesn't show that, though. All right, Sims with 12 to shoot. 8-12 in the third. To Mitchell. Down low, under the basket. Natasha Howard banks it from the near side. It's no good. Canada the other way. Kicks it out. Gray all the way to the basket. Lays it up and in with the left hand from the far side, left side. 38-33. Fever 5-point lead on the ball. Boston dribbles near the basket. Set back out and banks it in far side or right side against Bree Jones. A little bit of contact. Now the other way. Bree Jones against Boston. Double team from Howard. Hillman drives, banks it in. 40-35. offensive pace has picked up a little bit here in the third quarter. All right. Down to Howard. I'm sorry, Boston. Turnaround. Banked it. No good. Hillman rebound. Boston was complaining. No call. Gray floats a jumper. No good. Tipped. Sims comes away with the rebound. Sims into the front court. Sims past Bree Jones. Banks it. Oh, in and out. No good. Dribble off of a foot. Howard and Canada scrambling. Hillman has it in a double team. Oh, and she just almost knocked out Natasha Howard with a flagrant elbow. Wow, that was nasty. These refs got to get this game under control in a hurry. She took one across the chin, and it dropped her like a sack of wet cement. And now Hillman's beefing at the ref. They did call Hillman for an offensive foul. Oh, yeah, she cleaned her clock with her left elbow. And either that or it was a well-timed flop, but I don't think so. That didn't look. So now they're going to review for a possible flagrant on Hillman. Yeah, we got a review going. Hillman's third foul, and the Fevers should be in the bonus next Atlanta foul. So this is just a officials review, no challenge. I believe they're seeing. Let's see. Yeah, they might upgrade it to a flagrant since she popped her with the elbow. Well, I don't know. I guess she got her with her right elbow. That may have been the all-time. I don't know. I can't tell. They don't slow it down enough. It sure seems like it was a genuine. Oh, yeah, she definitely got her chin. I don't see how you could say that was a flop. It just completely caught her off guard. You just can't swing your elbows. No matter how frustrated you are, you can't do it. They're going to automatically pretty much, maybe not every time, but 9 times out of 10, that's going to be upgraded to a flagrant. So, all right, are we doing mic'd up or anything? No. Okay, come on. This video shouldn't take that long to review. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question, Father Time. Good question. I don't have the answer. Sure feels like it though, right? Yeah, like man, same thing. 9 times out of 10, if you don't give somebody enough room to land, it's pretty much an automatic flagrant one upon review too, not just a regular common foul. If you get in their landing space off a jump shot, it's almost not 100%, but I'm saying like 9 out of 10 it's going to get upgraded. Well, there is zero chance we're going to make the next game on time, and this one seemingly is going to go down to the wire. I don't understand scheduling these games 2 hours apart. They should have gone with 2.5 or at least like 2:15. Start the next one at 8:45 instead of 8:30. This is just ridiculous. With the way they do, we're already 2.5 minutes in on this review. It's ridiculous. Oh, good Lord. So he's looking at it. He's asked both of the other refs to take a look as well. Can't make this decision on his own. Just upgrade it or not. I mean, just be done with it and move on. This is killing the game. I don't know if this is just WNBA, but I feel like this has got to be just a basketball problem that these reviews take for long. Yeah, not quite. The one that they had the shot clock issue definitely was pretty close. I hear you. No, I hear you. It's just frustrating. I wouldn't care if the next game wasn't already at 8:30. All right, here's the ruling. Okay, it's just a common foul. That should not have taken 3.5 minutes to decide, by the way. I mean, I don't get it. I guess you're allowed to swing your elbow wildly. I don't understand that call at all. Really don't. Because if she didn't clock her with the right elbow, she would have gotten her with the left elbow. I thought initially she had gotten her. Hillman and Jones with 3 for Atlanta, though. Fresh shot clock, which I don't understand. Shouldn't it be 14? Oh, they threw it away. Gray had it. Is it a foul? Gray did a push-up before getting to her feet at 6:47. Yeah, Michael, I agree. I don't know what they're waiting for. Have somebody in New York do all the reviews or something. This is insane how long. It is Atlanta ball. 6:42 in the third. I don't know what they called there. All right, they kick it out. Hillman for 3. Misses off the iron. Offensive rebound. Gray traveled. Threw it out to Ryan Howard. Adjusts her goggles. Howard, bounce pass. Hillman banks it in from the near side. It's a 3-point game. 6:20 to go in the third. Dream on a run. Natasha Howard fakes it. Has to kick it back out. Sims almost lost it by Stephanie White. Sims to the basket. Puts it up. No good. Bree Jones defensive rebound. Ryan Howard out to Canada. Canada with a nice move in the paint. Missed the shot. And Boston out to Mitchell. Looks like a foul by Ryan Howard. No call in the backcourt. Boston thought about a 3. Now Mitchell for 3. That one's no good. Offensive rebound, though, by Powers. Powers banks it. No good. Hillman gets it. Powers steals it again. Oh, they called her for a foul or out of bounds. Or did they call a jump ball? No, they must have. Fever are celebrating. I guess they called. They must have called Hillman on the foul. I didn't know what the call was here. Yep, I'm surprised it wasn't a jump ball. I don't know what they're saying Hillman did wrong, though. That was a curious call. If it stands, that's Hillman's 4th. It looks like, okay, Sims and Natasha Howard sit. Petty and Turner in, and I'm surprised they're not going to take Hillman out. Or, yeah, they're leaving Hillman in with 4 fouls. That is shocking. Album coming soon. What's up with you? Thanks for hitting the like button. Welcome. Sorry, I'll get to your comment in a minute, Father Time. Sorry. All right, Powers with 14 to shoot. Looking. Finally into Boston. That was close. 12 to shoot. All right, Boston hands to Mitchell. Mitchell to Boston. She drives. Posting up Bree Jones. Fadeaway shot from the baseline. No good. Coffee rebound to Canada. Canada to Ryan Howard. Bree Jones screen. Powers picks up Ryan Howard. Down to Bree Jones. Picked up by Boston in the paint. Double team from Turner. Blocked by Boston. Bree Jones pitching a fit. And what's the call at 5:04? Boy, these refs better get this game under control. If it isn't already ugly, it's going to be soon. I guess they called a jump ball, so no foul. Jeez Louise. Bree Jones is mixing it up with Boston. These teams clearly hate each other. All right, enough already. Can we just jump the ball? They're never going to sit still. They're not going to play nice. Tipped, controlled by Gray. 4 to shoot. Air ball, out of bounds, I think. Yep, it will be Fever ball. 4:59 to go. Fever are in the bonus for the third quarter. Atlanta, not yet. Looks like we might have a timeout on the court, though. Doesn't say it was charged to either team. All right, let me let's see. We got Michael. Let's see. I saw a neat camera angle. Let me just read it. Oh, I didn't mean to take it down. Sorry. On a football review from the officials in the review booth. I don't remember. Oh, college. Okay, maybe. I was like, get it done. I know. I don't understand this. It takes too long. Hope you're doing well, album. Thanks for hitting like. Appreciate you. Okay, let's take a look. Now that I got the box score to work, it was just a browser issue. Couldn't get it to work on Firefox for some reason, which I just preferred by me. I'm gonna see if I can get it to work now. Nope. So weird. I guess I gotta clear out my cookies or something. All right. Nobody in double figures for Atlanta, but they have Howard, Hillman, and Jones with 8, 7 from Gray. 4 from Canada and 2 off the bench for Griner. 7 rebounds, Hillman. 6 assists, Canada. 15 fouls, 4 on Naz Hillman. Hillman's 0 for 4 from 3, 4 of 10 from the field, though. And there we have Kelsey Mitchell with 14 for the Fever, 8 for Boston, 6 Howard, 4 Hull, 3 for Powers and Petty off the bench, and 2 off the bench from Timpson. 5 rebounds off the bench for Powers. Yeah, she's had a terrific game, I'd say. 3 steals, Odyssey Sims. And Hull has 4 of the 11 fouls for the Fever. Nobody else has more than 2, though. Whereas Bree Jones has 3 for Atlanta. Again, Atlanta not shooting threes well. Gray is 1 for 3, and they are 1 for 13 as a team. So other than Gray, they're 0 for 10. Hillman 0 for 4. Ryan Howard 0 for 3. Pow 0 for 2. Wait, and Canada 0 for 1. 38.6 from the field, and only 2 of 6 at the free throw line. Yeah, they're not getting to the free throw line. Either of the Fever, really, though. They're 7 of 7 from the line. Yeah, and they're showing Boston, and it's been physical. Boston and Bree Jones, or Howard and Natasha Howard, and who else? Hillman. It's been pretty physical. This game could erupt in some nastiness. It's kind of rumbling under the surface here a little bit. All right. Still a long way to go. We are going to be late. At the quarter break, I'll put a note in the next game that we are going to be joining that game in progress. Indiana's missed their last 6 field goal attempts. 3 out of the far corner. Mitchell bricks it, no good, and a rebound and bringing it up into the front court is Canada, right in front of Smesko, the coach. Bree Jones to Coffey, who drives, lays it up from the left side, no good with the left hand. And Powers into the front court, 4:25 to go, third quarter. Mitchell down low and a layup from the far side. I couldn't see who got the layup. Oh, it was Turner. 42-37. I think that's Turner's 4th point. Good pass by Mitchell. That breaks a big drought by Indiana. We got a whistle at 4:05. No, Powers to Mitchell to Turner for the layup. That's what it was. Okay, Powers picked up the foul. And somebody's on the court. Oh, it's Jordan, Canada. She's asking for a review, too. Maybe a flagrant. I'm not sure what happened. So they called Powers because she was trying to run through a screen. Let me listen in here. Oh, Powers like grabbed her by the head and threw her down. I understand. Yeah, Canada is not happy. Smesko better get her out of there before she gets teed up. I think he finally did. But I understand why she was upset. Like, Powers just grabbed her by the back of the head and threw her down. How that's not flagrant, I'll never know. All right. Fadeaway jumper in the paint is airballed. I'm surprised they didn't call 24-second violation. Boston had the rebound and got it to Mitchell. Back to Boston. Thought about a three. Now she fires nothing but net. Boston connects on a three and gives the Fever an 8-point lead. And it looked like Halliburton was leading the cheers from the sideline, as he's at every Fever game. He's a big Kelsey Mitchell fan as well. All right, Gray to drive under the basket. Help defense by Turner. Might have been blocked. They're going the other way. Mitchell against Ryan Howard. Banks it in from the right side. Off the glass at 3:12. Do we get a timeout, or was there an and one? Did Ryan Howard foul Mitchell on the way by? Let me check this play-by-play real quick. Nope, just an Atlanta timeout. Carl Smesko stopping the momentum, and both teams have 3 timeouts left. And the Fever, I think their biggest lead was still 11, I believe. Yeah, in the first half. They were up 30-19. That's the only time they were up 11, I believe. All right, get this clock rolling. Yeah, I think I'll wait till... all right, let's catch up on the chat. 30-22. Yeah, you were right when you made that post. Now it's 30-22 Atlanta. Yes, Radio Star. I don't have access to ESPN, so I did have to pay $29.99 a month for 1 month of what is that called? ESPN Unlimited, their new streaming thing. So, yeah, I'm going to make sure I cancel by, I think I signed up Saturday or the 13th, so I'm going to cancel by October 12th. The only thing I might miss is if the best of 7 finals goes past game 5. Then I'll have to, I think Sling has something, and it's going to be litigated in court. Sling has a 1-day pass for $4.99, but that would add up, after a while. But I might end up doing that instead of committing to another month of this. If I need 1 or 2 games extra, then I'll only pay like $10 instead of another $30. All right, into the front court, going left to right in white are the Atlanta Dream. Ryan Howard to Hillman, top of the arc. But I hear you, yeah, it's not cheap. Hillman to Ryan Howard. Howard shot, no good, just outside the paint on the right side, but a whistle. And a foul probably on Powers. That's her 3rd. Oh, good gravy. Now we got to do sounds of the game, Stephanie White. Can we just get to the free throw line? All right, Howard has the ball. First free throw is good. Ryan Howard has 9, 47-38. Yeah, so I am on ESPN Unlimited, a streaming app. Second free throw is good. I mean, I tried. I looked at Sling. I tried to price it out, and I just figured, well, this is the cheapest way. I was thinking Sling, whatever else, and it's all expensive just for a month, unless you can get like a trial. And this is with ads, too. Drive to the basket by Mitchell, lays it up, and I think she was fouled as well from the right side. 2:32, or far side, if you will. Mitchell is just carrying the Fever right now. Big 3 by Boston, but Ryan Howard picks up her second foul. Mitchell has 18 and a chance at a 3-point play, and it would equal their largest lead. And she has nothing but net. 50-39, and they show Halliburton again. clapping for Kelsey Mitchell. Good for him, supporting the local team. I applaud those efforts. All right, that is Caldwell into Griner. Griner in the paint, loses the dribble. They get it. Natasha Howard the other way, reach in by Ryan Howard. They find Turner, who blew the layup. Oh, no, right side just biffed. Too hard off the glass. Ryan Howard the other way, and a whistle and a foul. Man, put the whistles in your pockets. This game's going to take 2.5 hours at this pace. And Turner's arguing the call. I mean, not, emphatically or anything. Turner's first, Griner shooting two. Yeah, it's called ESPN Unlimited. I think ESPN Plus might still be the website, but yeah, Unlimited. I have a Roku TV, and I downloaded the ESPN app, and that's how you sign in. You have to do a Disney account with an email. Howard missed the second free throw, so both teams are in the bonus. 1:57 to go in the third, and we got a 10-point lead. Down low. Natasha Howard's pass gets knocked back. She gets it. Powers dribbles around. Griner floats it off the shot clock and out of bounds. And she says she got fouled on a hit to the head by Griner. Yeah, that's why you'll get spoiler alerts up here with the score and time, because I'm doing a streaming app and it'll be further behind than probably satellite or cable. All right. They hand it to Gray. Gray all the way to the basket, lays it up and in off the glass from the left side. 1:23 to go. That is Mitchell or Howard who lays it in. It was Howard, Natasha Howard. 52-42, 1:11 to go. Caldwell down to Griner, guarded by Turner. Griner fadeaway left baseline shot is good. 52-44. Good move by Griner. 55. Just not. Yeah, let me slow my clock down. 17 to shoot. I still got to slow it down. There we go. 10 to shoot. Petty. Right side. Turner got knocked over. Gray is pitching a fit. How many people are going to get to lose their mind before we get any technical fouls called here? This is going to be a wild fourth quarter. Powers still not happy about the trip before either. Good screen by Turner, and Gray just ran her over. I mean, I get it. It's hard to. She kind of was holding on to Turner to balance herself and brought her down. Turner hits the first free throw, 53-44. She has 3. Yeah, definitely got to put a note in the next stream. Almost in and out. It stayed down, 54-44, another 10-point lead. Ryan Howard into the front court, to the basket, under the basket, dribbles out the other side, all the way back to the top of the... so the dribble gets away. And it's a backcourt violation. I'm sure she'll say it got tipped, but it didn't look like it to me live. Powers is pumped. Looks like Lexi Hall will check back in quick for... Turner and Powers sit. Hall and Boston are back in. Caldwell and Griner sit. Canada and Bree Jones back in. All right. 27 seconds to go. 18 to shoot now. So maybe 6 seconds difference. Game clock and shot clock. All right. 9 to shoot. Mitchell just starts her dribble. Or continues to dribble to the basket. Boston in the paint, banks it right side and in. 12-point lead, biggest lead of the night. Stolen on the inbounds pass. Mitchell in the corner. She could have been a double dribble. Gets it to Boston. Hull for 3 at the buzzer. It's good. And Gainsbridge Fieldhouse erupts as they have a 15-point lead with .3. And that'll be your third quarter score. Wow. Dream just not able to hit any threes of their own, and largest lead this series, too, by either team, 15 for the Fever. Unbelievable. Dream just can't keep up as now the Fever are starting to feel it from beyond the arc. Huge steal there at the end of the third quarter. All right, let me catch up. Yeah, I've been shopping around. It's really expensive and bad. So, yeah, to give in and do it. Yeah, I know. It's such a bummer with League Pass. It's only good for the regular season for live stuff. The other thing that stinks is I didn't have access to the ESPN games with that or the CBS Sports Network. I think if you don't have, I can't remember if they have the Prime games or not, but I have Prime anyways. The Thursday exclusives. And then, then your local market you're without too because of the blackouts. Yeah, no, I get you. You got to see it live. I hear you. 5 with 20 minutes plus played could be the opening the Fever need. Yeah, exactly, Fish. Yeah, I know. Oh, thanks, Mac. I'm glad you're here. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Yeah, a lot of fireworks here. Oh, yeah, let me go to the other stream and just say we're going to join that in progress real quick. All right, put a note in. Going to join this one in progress since the Atlanta Indy game just ended the third quarter. So we'll get to that as soon as possible. I guess I got to reset the clock. Then we can take a quick look at the... And just a reminder, please, thank you if you already have liked and subscribed. If you enjoy what we're doing here, then... if you haven't already, please do hit like and subscribe. Doing one or both helps with getting YouTube to recommend us to other potential viewers, and that'll help me with growing the channel. And I thank everybody for their support. If you're new, welcome, and welcome back to returning viewers. I do appreciate you all. And the chat definitely makes the game go smoother, at least in my mind. Keeps the flow going, All right. Quick check of the box score. Points in the paint getting closer. 32-28 Dream. 14-13 turnovers. That's getting closer. 19-12 Fever off turnovers. Finally somebody with double figs. Ryan Howard with 10. 9 for Gray. 7 rebounds Hillman. 6 assists, Canada. Still 1 for 13 from 3. The only make by Gray just before halftime. That's what's killing the Dream. 4 fouls, Hillman and Jones and Gray have 3. And for the Fever, 19 for Mitchell. She's carrying them. Boston doing much, solid outing. She just had a 3 in the third quarter. 5 rebounds for Howard and Powers, 4 assists for Mitchell. And Hull has 4 and Powers has 3 fouls. So both teams, actually Gray, I think because we just already got underway here in the fourth. All right, yeah, spoiler alerts. Yep. All right, tons of subs, and we're underway. Indiana ball going right to left. That is Petty down to Hull. Hull thought about a 3, dribbling. Out to, down in the paint. Turner Up against Hillman, banks it, and it catches the rim and falls through at 9:41 and 1. The foul. Timpson with 4, and Gray picked up her 4th, so 2 players with 4. So, long way to go, but everything's coming up fever right now as they show Powers celebrating on the bench. Timpson's free throw is good, or was it Turner? No, it's Timpson, right? 62-44, incredible 18-point lead. So Timpson has 5. All right, Bree Jones to Hillman. Hillman hands it to Canada. Canada to the basket. Shot no good. Off the glass. Hull rebound. Up ahead. Stolen by Ryan Howard. Bree Jones picks up the loose ball. Nearly turns it over. Gray ahead to Ryan Howard for 3. Near corner. No good. Timpson on the rebound. And a reach-in foul immediately under their own basket. Somebody got Petty on the nose. I didn't see who it was. Looks like Petty's all right. It was Gray. I think Gray has 4 or 5 now. She might foul out of this game. I think Canada fouled out of the first game, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Gray's 5th foul. Something to keep an eye on. 9:07 to go in the game. All right, that is Sims. Up top, Boston. Hands to Petty. Over to Hull. Right side or far side. They get it into Boston inside the free throw line. Double team. Looking. Threw it away. Trying to hit Hull. Cut into the basket. That's a turnover off of Boston. All right, into the front court. That is Jordan, Canada. Picks up the dribble. Bree Jones in the paint. Banks it. No good. Defensive rebound. Boston knocked out of bounds by, they say, Bree Jones. Jones and Gray are trying to say it was off of Boston, to no avail. 3 timeouts for each team plus the reset. Under 8.5 to go now. 4th quarter. And a whistle and another foul. Geez, we're going to be shooting free throws all night. 8:24 to go. Fever. Canada just fouled. Canada's only 2nd. Pow checks in for her. What about Gray, though? Man, I guess if she fouls out, she fouls out. Boston in the paint around Bree Jones. Banks it in from the near side with the left hand off the glass. 8:12 to go. I think Smesko wants a timeout with 8:11 to go. Yeah, and both teams having so many timeouts still left. All right, 2 left for the Dream, who are in trouble here. It looks like we'll be going back to Atlanta Thursday night, which is fine. I don't really want to watch the Dolphins try to play football on Thursday. Dream are shooting 7.7 from 3. Yep. Probably. I actually wouldn't doubt it. She can pretty much hit from anywhere on the court anyways, so. All right, Boston, meanwhile, with 15. So Kelsey Mitchell getting a little bit of support from her teammate here tonight. Which isn't always the case. Feels like she has to carry them at times. And Boston can disappear. But Mitchell's 4 of 8 from 3. The rest of the team is 3 of 7. So not horrible. That's pretty good. 1 of 2 by Petty, Boston, and Hull, and Natasha Howard's just 0 for 1. And as Father Time was pointing out, 1 for 14 now because of the recent miss. Ryan Howard and Hillman are 0 for 4. Pow 0 for 2. Canada 0 for 1. Gray 1 for 3. And that was in the first half. She ended the first half. She hasn't shot one in the second half. Gray has 5 fouls and Hillman has 4. And Hull's still hanging in with just 4. She got 4 early in the second half. 3 for Power, so they're not too bad. But, man, 20-14 in fouls. Lots and lots of fouls. Fever have hit 11 of 11 from the free throw stripe, whereas, now they have 10 trips, but they're only 5 of 10. So free throws and threes are killing the Dream, and they aren't shooting too well from the field either. I guess without the threes, they are actually from 2, they're 50%, but you can't overlook. Yeah. No, not 50. I apologize. Not 50. 18-38. So 2 misses beyond, or 1 make short of 50. So 18 for 38 from 2, but the threes are just killing them, and the free throws, I would say, as well. All right. Excuse me. We got subs. Boston and Timpson sit. Natasha Howard and Turner back in. Bree Jones sits. Griner back in. All right. Oh, yeah, and then that huge, 3 by Lexi Hall before the end of the third after the steal. As they're showing, boy, we're going to be way behind. Hopefully we can get some back and forth play without whistles. All right, Hillman to Gray. Gray from top of the arc misses a long 3. 1 for what? 15 now? All right. Hall had the rebound. They pass it around, and who is that? Sims in the paint. Looking, gets it to Natasha Howard. She gets it back. She shoots a 3. Sims buries the 3. It's 67-44. Should maybe dump out of this game early. No, I'm just kidding. I know there's a lot of Fever fans. 3 by, I think Pow Pow is good. There's 6 or 2 for 16 or something. Pass down low, easy layup from the right side. Hauled to Natasha Howard, I believe. It's 69-47, 7-18. Bank shot, no good. In the paint. Sims the other way. Sims, cross-court pass to Hull. Hauled to the basket, blocked out of bounds by Griner at 7:05. Who touched it last, though? It looks like it might be Dream Ball. Griner block. Yeah, defensive rebound. Hillman sits. Caldwell in. Yeah, 9:30 on ESPN. You're going to have to think again. This game's on ESPN. 6:57 to go. Unless they're going to hold the tip off. All right, Gray, double team, now to Griner. Griner from beyond the free throw line, no good. Sims with the rebound. Sims into the front court. Sims spins. Oh, the layup is no good. What a nice move, but a terrible finish. Layup was short to the right side. Gray to the basket. Finger roll, no good. They're saying the tip. Oh, great. My app is spinning. And it backed up. We get to see the Gray layup again. The tip will be 7:37 for the next game. I don't think that's going to be enough, but that will help a little. Easy layup by Natasha Howard, 71-47. Yeah, with that little blip, I think we're definitely behind. Like 6 or 7 more seconds. I got to slow my clock down. We got a whistle at 6:10, actually. Maybe I should get out and get back in real quick. 16 to shoot. This game's pretty much out of hand. 71-47. Would expect the benches to empty pretty soon. And now we got Gray beefing with the ref. Good gravy, Gray. Thank you, Sinbin Admin. Yeah, sorry, KC. I don't know. I'll double check. I think that's Caldwell. Nope, not yet. Spoiler alert. Somebody calm Gray down, for the love of God. Jeez Louise. Like, it ain't going to affect the outcome. The outcome of this game has long been decided. And just chill out. God, no, don't want to have the officials pissed at you for the pivotal game 3 in 2 nights in Atlanta. Drive to the basket. Canada, no good. Outlet to Sims. Under 6 to go. Sims to, oh, we got a whistle. Come on. 5:53. All right, I won't even dump out of this game. All right, back to the threes. Yeah, sorry. Hillman's 0 for 4. Gray and Caldwell and Pow Pow have hit threes for the Dream. Under the basket, that was Petty. 3 to shoot. Her 3 is blocked. Howard tries to be... Nope, we got a 24-second shot clock violation at 5:37. Yep, make it 5:38. Inbound to Canada. They are trailing by 24. Over to Coffee. Down low to Griner. Griner kicks it out. 3 by Caldwell from the far corner is good. 71-50. 5:18 to go. I'm trying to see if Hillman's even out there right now. I think Hillman's sitting. Air ball by Sims, but I think we got a foul at 5:14. So the game will tip off. Now they're saying 9:36 Eastern. Or coverage at 9:36 on ESPNU. So they're going to have a 1 or 2 minute pre-game. All right, free throw is good by Sims, 72-50. I think I do need to get out and get back in. That little glitch slowed us down. Pow Pow's second foul. Sims has 4. She'll shoot 1 more. Up and good. 73-50. 5:11 to go. All right, Coffee to Griner to Pow Pow. Yeah, I see Walker Kimbrough out there and Caldwell, so no Hillman. Sorry, KC. Turnover, Hull going the other way, 4:52 to go in the fourth, and she turns it over. Walker Kimbrough going the other way, and a whistle and a foul on Natasha Howard in the backcourt at 4:49. Foul, Natasha Howard's third. Will not want to tussle the officials. Yeah. Yeah, I can't see. I mean, this is going to be, you got a 48-hour turnaround, too, at most. Pow Pow with an easy layup in the paint. 73-52. 4:32 to go. I mean, at least I think if her teammates or coach were saying anything, they'd try to talk some sense into her. All right, 4:28 to go. Looks like a timeout on the court. Okay, Fever or charge the timeout. I'll bring up the other game so we can at least follow along on the scoreboard at the top real quick because they should be tipping off shortly. All right, let me interact with this. Oh, excuse me. Nope. Got to go one more. All right, there we go. Now we have them both on the screen. So if you can see it, and we'll keep track of that game as well. Need to bring up this page as well in case we need it. All right, you know what? Let me get out and get back in, too, because I feel like that glitch slowed us down. Search. All right, how come? No. All right, now go back home. That should refresh it in theory, right? Yeah. Okay. They've got streams for each game right now. Takes a little time to switch back and forth, though. Oh, I should do the T-shirts for the next game real quick. Oh, boy. I mean, I'm happy they held it a few minutes, but I would have said, what about like 15 minutes? Just to be safe. Alright, is the Storm logo, I see STO, is the M? Nope, M's not showing. Gosh darn it. Alright. Think that's showing. Alright. Just about set. That game still didn't tip off. It's 8:38 Central. Think they were going to about tip off. Maybe they're holding it a couple minutes still. We'll see. Yeah, no, I know. We're gonna have dueling games. I'll just stick this one out for the Fever fans so you can celebrate. 4:23 to go. 4:20 now. Sims with 5 to shoot to, I think, Natasha Howard. Turns around, fade away from the baseline off the backboard, and eventually a 24-second shot clock violation. They just tipped off in Seattle. We got no score, 9:54 to go. Still 4:10 to go here. All right, Pow into the front court. And she loses the dribble out of bounds, and it's a turnover to the Fever at 4:02. All right. Who is that? I can't see the number. I guess it's Petty to Sims. Yeah, it's got to be Petty. Sims, top of the arc, dribbles, gets it out to, let's see, right side three. Sims, no good. Defensive rebound, Caldwell, 3:39 to go. 21-point game. Over to Coffee. Coffee to, I think, Pow. Down to Griner. Griner makes a move in the paint. Righty hook shot from the left side. No good. Timpson rebound. 3:20 to go. Sims dribbling. Motions to Timpson. Pow on defense. Petty from the top of the key for two. Back iron, no good. Coffee tapped it to, is that Walker Kimbrough? Finds Griner, who banks it in from the right side. 73-54, 2:48 to go. And in Seattle, 4-3 aces, 8:48 to go, first quarter. Griner was 7 tonight. All right, Petty over to Sims, screened by Natasha Howard. Petty floats it with the not Petty. Sims floated it with the left hand, no good. Tapped out of bounds. We'll see whose ball it is at 2:23. Hull's fifth foul. Hull and Howard sit. Timpson and Powers check back in. 4-4 now in Seattle. 8:39. Hey, Elgato. Yeah, congrats on the win. Good to see there's going to be at least one game 3. Griner missed an easy bucket. Powers the other way. 2:10 to go. Powers for 3. Almost banked it, but no good. Walker Kimbrough. Yeah, I never doubted it. I was just hoping, Pow Pow, long three. 73-57, making it look a little closer than the game actually is. Oh, come on. They stopped the clock that long on the inbound? 1:42 to go. 12 to shoot. Just please don't whistle anymore. Out to, I think that's, no, Turner. No, it's Timpson. She drives. Blocked by Griner, but a whistle and a foul. 1:30 to go. Come on. Just let them play this out, please. 4-4, 8:50, 4-4, 7:56 to go. First quarter. Yeah, Althea says, go Indiana. And yes, congrats, Elgato, on being correct. Oh, by 12. Yeah, you're right. I do remember you saying by 12. I'm sorry. I forgot you were just pointing out the margin of victory. 74-57. Fever in the bonus. Griner checks out. Coffee checks out. Who came in? Oh, Kone and Theory. I haven't seen a lot of Theory. Don't even know what number. Hall. So... yeah, Hall in for Sims. Free throws good, so it's actually 18 at the moment. 1:25 to go. 3 is good by Pow Pow. Yeah, garbage threes that are going to make this game look closer. It was close for a half. It was almost close for 3 quarters, but they were up 15 thanks to some last-minute scoring before the buzzer by the Fever and their defense to offense. Powers with 3 to shoot. Powers at the free throw line. Shoot. No good. Tipped and an easy basket for Timpson. 77-60. Under a minute to go. 20 to shoot. 47 seconds. 16 to shoot. From the free throw line. That shot's no good. I think that was Walker Kimbrough. Powers into the front court, 20 to shoot, 35 on the game clock. And Timpson to the paint, threw it away. Ball loose, they get it to, now a pass, they threw it away out of bounds with 21.3. Shot clock should be turned off. This should be the final 77-60, and I'll have to let's just quick end it. We'll let the clock roll out. 17 seconds. I'm going to quickly start resetting for the next game. So we got the number 2 seed Las Vegas Aces coming up against the 7 seed Seattle Storm. So 77-66 is your final. So 2 at 7. So gonna switch over by resetting. Thanks for the final. Fever win. I'm gonna stop this one. Thanks everybody for watching, liking, and subscribing. We'll see you momentarily. I'm gonna stop this one and then start the next one.